everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Yogi Bear. It is good to be seen. I hope you're having a good day so far. I am having an interesting day. A bit of a day off, but I also got like laundry put away and the dishes put away, but mostly a day off. It's been interesting. Yeah, give me a second. Why won't it log in? Okay. Sophie might look a little weird because I need to type something in, and whenever I do type on the computer, her avatar does something weird. Let's try that. For some reason, I'm logged out of Hidden City, so I need to redo that. But yeah, anyway, I've been having an interesting day. The schedule's just been off for me. What did I want? Oh no. Anyway, sorry for being a bit MIA lately, but a couple weeks ago I received some information about my family that was a little devastating and needed just some time to process, and that's okay. That happens. And then last week I had a couple of funerals to go to, and it was just to try to stream and do family things and be where I needed to be was too hard. And if I'm going to give anything up, I'm honestly going to give away up the stream for a couple weeks. And that's okay. But for some reason, first time back in a while, and we are having technical difficulties. Are we surprised? No. So today, I love getting my nails done. It is one of my favorite things to do. And I don't know if you're like me, and that, to me, that is like getting pampered, getting my nails done, or even me doing my own nails. It just helps me feel put together. It helps me and my nails rip really easily. Like I put my hands in dishwater and they just rip, and it's ridiculous. So sometimes the nail stuff is to help me feel put together. Other times it's for me to not lose my nails to chores. But I was wondering today, like, where did nail polish come from? Who looked at nails and said these need to be ornamented? It's actually a really old tradition. Now, nail polish itself is pretty recent compared to world history, but nail coloring, nail tinting, nail lacquer, if you will, is very old. It's actually like thousands of years BC. A lot of people, I'm not connected to the internet. Why? Okay. Either my game runs really smooth and my streaming is trash and anyway, or apparently today my streaming is good because I'm in the green. I'm not in the red or the orange like I usually am, but I'm in the green, and for some reason my game is not connecting to the internet, and I don't understand why. We may have to it says it's secure. Start like from the beginning. Give me a second. Sorry. Will it let me sign in? Anyway, but it started 5000 BC in India. So I don't know if you've ever seen, it's really pretty when, we're just, okay. Hold that thought. What we will do is, I don't know how high that's turned up, hold on. We're just gonna have to play as if I haven't been playing and hope that it logs me in. Oh, see, it looks like I'm logged in. Hold on, that's too loud. It's just loading. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I don't know if you've seen it. It's really beautiful for Indian weddings, and I don't know if they do it for other occasions too. But I do know, especially for Indian weddings, the ladies will get like henna designs on their arms, and they do a bunch of different patterns. And I think the bride gets a hidden, like they hide the groom's name in the henna, and it's beautiful. I haven't done research on henna. I don't know what all they use it for, like all the occasions, or how often they use it. I haven't done research on that. I'm so sorry, but I have seen videos of a lady who does henna on brides, And that's where I got that information from. So if it's not 100% correct, I apologize. If it's, that's just the information I have. Anyway, so it essentially stains your skin into whatever pattern you let it sit in for. Anyway, so originally, like 5000 BC, which is about 7,000 years ago, they used henna to stain their nails. They would, according to I'm on something called Dipwell. I just Googled who invented nail polish. So if you want to Google what I did and get the same information, you're more than welcome to. It was the first thing I got. And it's talking about the history of nail polish. Anyway, so it said that they would use dye on their hair, skin, and even their fingernails to they did. And it said history is full of possibility, and we want to note that some theories suggest that Mendi could have originated in North Africa or the Middle East. So essentially, there's no new idea under the sun. So the original, essentially this stuff has been around so long that it could have originated from somewhere else, but the information we have, it's from about 7,000 BC in India, or 7,000 years ago, in India. So they'd use henna originally for their nails, and so the idea of coloring the nails has been around a long time. Then later in history, Babylonian warriors would... Any anomaly? Not event location. Okay, anyway. Babylonian warriors would start using black coal, which is... It's not... It's spelled Kohl. So it's essentially a... like an ore, and they would use that to dye their nails black if they were in the upper echelon of the army. But then if you were a lower rank, then you would get green. And it was supposed to intimidate the other side, like it's I guess to kind of mimic claws on animals. But the black would essentially signal that they could overpower you, and that was the that's not a combination. Anyway, so that was the what warriors would use it for. Give me a second. I have it. I read it. I read the information, and I have it pulled up on my screen so that I can reference it. But unfortunately, I do not have it memorized. So, we have a bat. Yes. And we're running out of time already. Oh, I don't have any more times. Okay. Oh, this was a hard one. Hold on. I don't know if I'll get it. We shall see. I don't think so, though. Because these have gold under them, too, and I've not even... Oh. Okay. I should have started off with a... Because I haven't played this game in a couple weeks, either. No, that's okay. We'll start off with a location. Let's do that. Ooh, we forgot about that one. Well, I forgot about that one. Alright. Anyway. So... Oh, and they even colored their lips to match the fingernails before going off to battle. So far in history, we do not have, like, the traditional nail polish that we know. We have henna, and then we have that they would tint their nails with, and then they used an ore called kohl, Kohl, and they'd put that on their lips and their nails to signify their rank and their, to exude, to smite fear into the enemy, essentially, is what it was for. And then in 3000 BC, Chinese royalty would tint their nails with bright red and accent the bright red with gold, silver, and even faux nails. So we have faux nails entering into history, but they weren't the kind that you stick on your nails. They look kind of like cones, and they slip on top, like they're over the nails. So they look almost like an extension of your finger, instead of on the nail proper. But this would also know the class ranking of the ancient Chinese just by looking at their nails. Normally, if you wore the red color, then you were royalty. If you were not, but you wore red, you would get the death penalty. That is interesting to me. It seems a bit extreme, but royalty essentially did whatever they wanted and had full reign over what they wanted. So even though it seems like a small thing, it wasn't a small thing to them. A ribbon bow. Oh, there it is. Anyway, so now we have a mixture of things going into this. Their polish, their tint was a Arabic gum, beeswax, egg white, and gelatin. And then they would also put in flowers to get that that color tint. And then in 50 BC, Queens Nefertiti and Cleopatra, they favored red nails. So red nails seem to be the favors of royalty. Okay, why? I don't want to click these things. Oh yeah, this one. I do want to click these things. Hold on. It's not up to date with what I've... It's okay. Alright, I need that. Alright. There we go. I was looking for that button. So anyway, Nefertiti dyed her entire hand with henna, while Cleopatra only dipped her fingernails in the henna. So they, even though they did very similar things, they still had their own style peeking through. And I think that's going to be with about any trend, any fashion thing in history. Many people may do the same thing or hop on the trend, but everyone is going to have their own spin on it. They're all going to have their own style peeping through. So, and that's what I like about just people in general, humans. I love seeing how different people are going to put their own spin on anything that comes up. Okay, paper boat is eluding me, so we will take a pause on the story of the day and search for it. There it is. Also, Nefertiti preferred... the website I'm on says prefers, as if she's still here. It's preferred, not prefers. Anyway, she preferred ruby red, while Cleopatra liked blood red. So they even had their own differences in, shades that they liked. Mannequin. Technically, that is a dressmaker's dummy, not a mannequin. I guess it would fall under. And that's semantics. I understand. That would fall under the general definition of mannequin. But if you want to be more specific, it is a dressmaker's dummy. Oh, a spade. I was looking for a shovel. I wasn't looking for a card spade. Anyway, then in the 1500s, Aztecs and Incas started upping the nail art game by adding pictures of eagles before they'd go into battle. They would do the base coat as white to present themselves as pure before their gods, and then they'd do a red eagle on top of that, so that they would it's the sign of war, essentially. As a sign of war, I mean. Oh, I smooshed doll and bag together, and I thought it said bull. It does not. There it is. Have you all ever seen, Rigoletto? I love Rigoletto. Now every time I think or see, about music boxes, I think about the song. She sings about the melody within. And it's a lovely, lovely song. I love the whole soundtrack of that movie. I love it so much. I love Sweet April Child. And Like I said, the Music Box song. But those aren't my favorite songs. What's my favorite song called? Don't know the name of it. That's sad. I'm definitely a person who can describe favorite things, but for some reason, knowing the actual name or title or what have you of anything is, I don't remember. I can read a whole book and not know the title. I can read a book several times and not know the title. Or the author. I struggle with authors. Oh, a cannon, not cannonballs. Goodness. Anyway, the red-colored eagle symbolized strength in times of war. So they often, people either choose items in fashion as, oh, this is lovely to us, or this is what it symbolizes to us. And I always think that's interesting to know which one it is in that specific item. Is this here for a reason, or did everyone just like it, so it stayed? But that's the reason why the Aztecs and Incas would put eagles on their nails for war. Nope, there it is. Finally in 1878, Mary E. Cobb opens the first nail salon in New York. She also invented emery board files. Armed with her mani education from France, Mary went on to introduce nail manicures in the U.S. by opening Mrs. Cobb's Manicure Parlors. A basic mani would set you back $1.25. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of money back then. It is no longer a lot of money. If you wanted some nail color, Mary also created nail products such as Zantic for stains, nail powder for color, and cosmetic cherry lip for tint. And finally in 1911, Northam Warren struck gold with his side hustle, a cuticle remover. He was the first one to think of the cuticle remover. Remover. He also was the first one to make nail polish, which is actually a clear nail lacquer, if you will. So, from what I'm understanding, it sounds like nail items have been around for a very long time, but it took till 1916 until we finally had someone make what do I want to say? When you can carry something around. Anyway, the idea of nail polish and nail tints and nail stains has been around thousands of years. But nail polish in itself in a container that can be carried around waited till 1916. And even though that's a long time ago for us, that is actually pretty recent history in the grand scheme of world history. I'm genuinely surprised nobody thought of nail polish as we see it now earlier. Oh, there it is. I thought that was a piece of her skirt. He has since offered more nail products, including the first nail polish, like I said. And it was referred to as nail enamel, or, yeah, like I said, nail polish. They later added rose-tinted liquid nail polish to their collection and created more in years to come. Then, Revlon got a hold of the vision, and Michelle Michelle Menard, a French makeup artist, then thought to herself if she can. The reason why a lot of nail polish now looks shiny is because of Michelle Menard. She essentially looked at a car and said, I wonder if we can make nail polish nails look like the finished paint on a car. And so that is why we have the shiny finish in our nail polishes. Okay, now I'm looking for a star, but I'm not. There it is. So the company she worked for, Michelle Menard, the company she worked for helped her perfect the formula. And now the first modern nail polish was born. So, and the company she worked for was Revlon. So, like I said, essentially Revlon got a hold of the vision. And that was in 1932. In 1957, a dentist made the acrylics. He is the reason why we have acrylic nail polish now. I thought that was very intriguing. Here's the other one. Okay, we'll go with the colander. Let's see if we can't find... There it is. Perfect. Nope, that's just the board. Anyway, the dentist used he used dental acrylic to repair a broken nail, and he stumbled upon acrylic nail polish. I think those are my favorite inventions. Yes, it's fun to see someone work for years and years and years and say, okay, finally this is, and they perfect the invention because they had a curious mind and they wanted to know how it would work and why it would work and etc. But I think my absolute favorite inventions are the ones that are stumbled upon. It is just so fun hearing the stories. Okay, I'm not... It's funny, their first go-to for my helps is, oh, sneaky. That's a good way to put it. Anyway, their first suggestion for me to use is to do the puzzle box. And they're like, oh, use the puzzle box. You know what you're looking for. I know what I'm looking for. But, come on. There we go. I know what I'm looking for. I just can't seem to find it. I know what word it is. Anyway. Well, that's pretty. I like that book. Anyway. He cut his, his name is Fred Slack. So in 1957, Fred Slack stumbled upon, acrylics. So he cut his thumbnail and experimented with different chemicals and materials. Do not do this at home, kids. To create an artificial nail. An accidental invention that eventually led to the patent of the first nail form. It was another doctor who invented the professional liquid and powder system. So, not dip powder. He invented acrylic. As much as I love seeing things that are stumbled upon, to use different, chemicals and materials on your nail, please don't do that. He, apparently was confident in his abilities, and I admire that level of confidence, but I do not have it. And I'm curious if he hurt himself further inventing acrylics than if he would have just used a bandage to, wrap up his thumb. I'm curious. Oh, I forgot to say, my stream snack is cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. It's delicious. I was gonna do carrots and hummus like like normal, but we're out of hummus. I'm sad. I meant to go grocery shopping this morning, but like I said earlier, my schedule's been a bit off. today. It's okay. We have enough food to eat. I just need to actually replenish certain things. Watering can. And I saw the turtle earlier. There he is. There he is. Anyway, then in 1975, French manicures are credited to the founder of Orly. I don't know what Orly is. But some say they were around since the 30s. Either way, French manis are still popular today. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I haven't read this far in the website. So here we are now. If Fred Slack invented acrylics as a repair mechanism, Jeff Pink took, on the other hand, invented the classic white tip and nude nail look as a time-saving tool. It's meant to help screen actresses make speedy wardrobe changes. Mr. Pink found his own nail care brand called, it's a nail care brand called Orly International in 1975 and trademarked the term Original French Manicure in 1978. Interesting. So these two guys just gotta duke it out, I guess, on who actually started it. But I think that kind of goes back to nothing's new under the sun, and everyone's gonna put their own spin on it. And just because you invent it, or because you think of it, doesn't mean you're the one who gets to patent it. So, as soon as you think of something brilliant, don't tell anybody, go down to the patent office and make it your own. So many people I hear about, I shouldn't say that because I can't tell you off the top of my head who this has happened to. I should say I have heard on multiple occasions that different people, one person invented something and the next person came after them and actually patented it. So that second person always gets the credit that the first person probably should have had. And then we are in the 1980s. Now we're to my favorite bit, the gel nails. I love gel nails and I love dip powder nails. My absolute favorite is combining the two because dip powder nails are very durable and I like that extra layer on my nail, but it doesn't suffocate my nail like acrylics does. So I love dip powder on my nail itself, but then I love putting gel nail polish over it, especially cat's eye. I love cat's eye. Because then I get the shine and the finished look of a gel nail, but then it doesn't peel off and it doesn't hurt my nails. I have that boundary of the dip nail powder. Anyway, they come onto the scene, but they don't gain a wide popularity till the late 90s. And I would dare say, I think, and this is just from my perspective, I could be wrong, I don't remember hearing a lot about dip powders in my childhood. So like the early 2000s. But I've heard a lot about gel nails in the early 2000s. It's not till recently in my adulthood, and it could just be that I'm not hanging around the right type of people. It could just be that I'm out of the loop. That's perfectly, possible. But I feel like nail dip powders come in and out of style. Because even certain people I talk to now don't really know about it until I bring it up and say that I enjoy using dip powders. So that, even though it was created in the 80s, didn't really gain popularity until the 90s, I would say that depending on who you talk to, it may still not have as much popularity as other styles of nails. And once again, this is just me, my experience. But I feel like I hear a lot more about acrylics and gel nails than I do about nail dip powder. There's that money sack. Alright, this one I'm gonna do this because I was looking for flies and I'm supposed to be looking for a flag. I can do that on Assassin's Creed. Alright, a spade. I'm not looking for a shovel. I'm looking for the kind on a card. Oh, there it is. Alright, yep, gel nails, as well as fiberglass wraps and liquid and powder acrylic systems are products of the 80s. Initially, however, the gel application know-how is limited. They also had to improve gel formulas to work well with gel lights before the resurgence of the interest in the 90s. Now, of course, gel manis are widely popular and safe for your nails. Once again, this is all on It's called Dipwell. And what I just did, if you want to get to where I am, I simply Googled who invented nail polish, and this is the first site that was on Google. So feel free to check all this out. It's really intriguing. I figured a lot of cosmetic things have been around for thousands of years. So I had a feeling that nail polish is one of those things that just has been around forever, but I wasn't positive because other things that I think, oh, this has been around forever, hasn't. So, the 1990s, dark nail polish becomes a popular form of self-expression for more than just women as grunge culture takes off. If we were to define the grunge age using a nail color, we'd say Chanel's Rouge Noir, a nail polish that's another happy accident. Thanks to the panic mixing of black and red pigments by Chanel's makeup peeps. This iconic nail polish and other dark, moody nail colors worn by both men and women perfectly depicted the vampy look and feel of the Smells Like Teen Spirit era. Interesting. Because dark nails have been around since the fighting men in, I believe it was 3000 BC. But they didn't have nail polish yet, or anything of the kind. They used an ore to essentially scrub on black onto their nails and lips. But in this time era, it wasn't used to, well, I guess it depends on who you are. It wasn't mainly used to strike fear into the heart of your enemy, but more as a personal reflection. I like can't talk. I like black nail polish when it has like a sparkle on top, or when it has like a design that the black helps accent. That's when I like to use black nail polish. Like earlier I was talking about gel nail polish. There's something called a cat's eye, and the main color is black on the bottom, but then there's like an iridescent purple or blue on top. And I'm sure there's other colors, just purple and blue are the ones that I'm familiar with and that I've used. So that, and what you do is you put a layer of the acrylic or gel nail polish on, and then you put a magnet over your nail so that all of the purple, glittery, iridescent color comes towards the magnet. So you can do like, you can do different S shapes, curve shapes, if you know how to do it, or you can do like a diagonal line across your nail, or straight up and down line over your nail, whatever. And the black stays put, and only the blue or purple moves. So it's really cool to work with. Anywho. Then, 2009, matte nail polish and other forms of DIY nail art become more accessible online. So while the inspired 1932 was all about shiny nail polish, the defiant 2009 was like, make me matte. The biggest nail polish brands came out with their own matte collections that included matte nail polishes and matte top coats. Soon enough, matte nails turned into a fall staple that year alongside the half-moon manicure nail trend and other nail art, featuring studs and stones. Interesting. Okay. And we have something as we have recent things too. Okay, hold on. I just thought it was going to tell me, like, hey, this is what was invented and when. But something as recent as 2016, simple nailogicals polish mountain trends on YouTube quickly becoming viral. Give me a second and I'll read that bit. Interesting. It's amazing how far we've come. And I love just for how thousands of years humans have been like, you know what's really cool? My nails looking a different color, a different style, or what have you, than they naturally do. And I'm on it. I love my nails being done. I even have a dip powder that is like a very it's pink, but it almost looks see-through, and it makes my nails look like they're natural. But I have, like I said, I have that protective layer over them. Oh, it's on her head. That's cute. So it's really interesting to see. I'm not the I'm not the only one who likes their nails done. For thousands of years, I'm nowhere near the only one. Beauty vlogger Christine I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, Christine Rottenberg, was challenged by her YouTube subscribers to use all her nail polish at once. I could never. I would never waste it. I mean, if it's her job though, and if she enjoys it, kudos to her. But that would hurt my heart. 12 hours and 116 layers of nail polish later, the hashtag Polish Mountain video racked up millions of views. I'm sure it did. And ignited a 100+ coats of nail polish challenge across the web. Is this where the 100+ coats trend started? Because I have seen videos of people doing 100 layers of makeup, or 100 layers of that clear latex, liquid latex that they put on there. You can put on your face. I've seen that. So is this where that trend came from? I couldn't. I'm sorry. No, I would not. Like I said, kudos to them. If it got them where they wanted in their channel, great. Not for me. Yes. Okay, this is what I like. 2017, Dipwell brings, which is the website I'm on, brings acrylic dip manis to your home with easy DIY kits. So it looks like this is more of a shout out for their own website, which I mean, cool. Our founders here at Dipwell have been in nail business for almost 30 years when they launched their line of dipping products. Their mission was to give you a better alternative to a traditional acrylic systems. And after 3 colorful years, Dipwell family has grown to 173K people. How much time do I have? Okay. Oh, ferret! Oh, he's so cute. I love him. We've been featured in Cosmopolitan, Elle, Marie Claire, the New York Post, and the Oprah magazine. Cool. They seem popular. I'm the person that once I have a brand or a or something that works for me, I just go with it. Because I'll search around forever before I try something, whether it's by price or by whatever. But then once I'm comfortable in the brand I've picked or whatever I've picked, then I don't search anymore. So I'm sorry if everybody else knows about Dipwell and I've never heard about it before, but today, but that's really cool that they get featured. And then 2020 at-home manicure kits are used for both creative expression and self-care, because we all know why. Zoom nail parties become a trend. Yes, because nobody could actually go to the salon. Okay, I'll do this one first, even though it's already been collected. Okay. Let's see if I can't get any. Excuse me. Sorry. Usually I have enough time to turn the volume down, but I didn't this time, so I hope it wasn't too loud. Oh, okay. How about you? Nope. Anyway. And that is the journey of nails, nail polish, and stuff like that. What? You're cute. Ooh, I unlocked more. Go me. But anyway, like I said, I really do enjoy doing my nails, getting my nails done. It is a lot of fun. I have another website pulled up, but I don't know if I want to get into it. Because we only have like 9 minutes left. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I either go really fast through what I want to talk about, or it takes forever, and I've not come near to finishing what I want to say. There's the sun. An Adoric... What? Accordion. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I went through the other things on the list so fast I didn't realize it was in a puzzle form. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to read through the second website. Because the second website I have pulled up is Wikipedia. And they're giving me a lot more information than I really want. Which is fine. I mean, that's good. I gave a very broad overview of nail polish history. So Wikipedia might be something that you want to look on to get more, if you want more information. But it's not going to serve my purpose here. I just wanted another source to pull up in case I did run out of time. I mean, run out of information before the time. But, and I'm going to try to make it clear when something's my opinion or my view versus what my source is saying. I'm going to try to always have something, like a source for what I think or what I say on here. But just certain things. Sometimes I think to myself, why do we have this? Like I guess next week I'm probably going to talk about appliances, where they came from. Because I was so curious. Who thought of the shower? Why? You know, because I mean, baths were a thing forever. And even getting washed up in like a stream or what have you has been the thing forever. And I know that's not always sanitary depending on where you live. What have you. I'm just saying, like, I'm curious, where do things come from? Why do we do what we do? And like I said, sometimes the only explanation is it was an accident. Like Bob Ross says, a happy little accident. But sometimes there's a whole history behind it that you never would have thought. So, oh, what I was saying earlier, with Rigoletto. I can't remember the name of it's number 5 on the CD track. He talks about how in every, what's it called? How in every fairy tale we listen to hear about, there's always this evil sorcerer. And then everybody gets they figure out the spell and how to, what am I looking for? I want to figure it out, but I don't know if I will. Oh, what was that? A crystal? But the word started with the letter O. Anyway, he talks about how in every fairy tale there's a wizard or the villain will cast a spell, and then someone gets a happily ever after kiss, or they figure out how to break the spell, or whatever, and then, it's a happy ending. But then he talks about how, the worst spell that there is, the worst enchanter there is when essentially you are so angry and you keep it inside, or you are so even bitter and you keep it inside, and you are your worst enemy at that point. And it's my favorite song. I just can't remember what it's called. I would attempt to sing it for you, but I am not the best singer, so I will not. I will spare you. But anyway, and that's a lot of my life. I enjoy things, and I enjoy books, songs, authors. But then when someone's like, oh, what's your favorite book? Or who's your favorite author? Or who's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. Good question. Like a long time ago, I was trying to find a book. And it's a one-word title. And the title is Kiss. But I couldn't find, for the life of me, the book. Because I didn't know the author. And I was looking forever for it, and I couldn't Google. Every time I Googled it, I got a myriad of books, and none of them were the book I was looking for. Finally, I found someone on the internet who makes videos about books, and I just typed out this super long comment. I was like, hey, sorry for this long comment, but I've been looking for this book. Would you have any idea who wrote the book? And she figured it out, and I was so happy. Now the book is sitting on my shelf because, well, I packed it away for our move, but you know, it's in my possession now because someone else is a far better researcher than I. And I would even try to type in the synopsis of the book into Google, and so many other books popped up except for that one. Where are the lockpicks? They're supposed to look like keys, aren't they? They usually look like keys. There they are. All right, we did it. Huzzah! All right, I think we have time for one more, and then I will bid you adieu. Look at this fish. Okay. You just look like a normal goldfish to me, which I guess they do live in the aquarium. That's okay. A dog. My dog loves pillows, and she is adorable. She loves to curl up with a pillow and sleep on it like a human. Dum dum dum. All right. Can we do anything with the room? I think we can. Yes. We can do one thing with the room. Let's try the lowest. Ta-da! All right. Well, I hope you have a great... Oh, that's still going. Usually when I click off, it works. Anyway, it'll stop making noise. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to eat something today, even if it's just a snack. That's fine. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you liked this video, please like it. If you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you would like to interact with me live, come on over to Twitch. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when I game.